following sports presentation is brought to you by the PCTV Network, powered by Tellisvision, your hometown station. We're home for you.
It's Earth's Little Heaven, the PCTV Network. PCTV Network, your hometown station. We're home for you. That's our slogan, but I dare adjust. And it's the truth, and it fits best. The PCTV Network, your #1 source for local sports, with your favorite hosts, Bernie, Dave, Al, and Scott. The PCTV Network, we're home for you. It's more than a slogan, it's all true. Local programming, stream 24/7, the PCTV Network. It's Earth's Little Heaven, the PCTV Network. Check out channels 22, 28, and 98. Tune in, it's sure to be great. The PCTVnetwork.com, The PCTVnetwork.com, The PCTVnetwork.com, Make sure you support PCTV Network, PCTVnetwork.com, your hometown station.
Pottsgrove High School, the PCTV Network proudly presents District 1 football. It is the Pottsgrove Falcons and the Upper Moreland Golden Bears. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the U.S. Piping pregame show. I'm Al Ganoza, joined by Bernie Gallagher. First of all, Bernie, Upper Moreland, a team we haven't really seen that much. In fact, I don't think I've seen them play at all. They made the trip from just above the Turnpike out toward above Philadelphia. What can we expect from them tonight?
Yeah, Upper Moreland Golden Bears out of Willow Grove, Pennsylvania. They compete in the Suburban 1 Conference. They're the #3 seed in District 1 Class 4A. They come in with an overall record of 7-3. And they have a common opponent, if you're into the analytics. Both teams played Phoenixville. Upper Moreland defeated Phoenixville 21-19, and Pottsgrove defeated Phoenixville 31-0. Their attack is spearheaded by the quintessential dual-threat quarterback in Byron Hopkins. He comes into tonight's game with 1,000 yards passing, over 500 yards rushing, 23 overall touchdowns, and only 3 interceptions on the entire season. Al, this is a large and physical football team. They're ranked in the top 25 in the state. I expect them to give Pottsgrove a good game.
Pottsgrove is coming off a huge win. Many would say it's an upset, beating Springford last week. They needed that win to get into tonight's game.
On the road, in the rain, down 13-0 late, fourth quarter, 17 seconds left. Ryan Sisko, your senior quarterback, throws a Hail Mary to one of the best receivers in the league, in Tyler Kaufman. He gets the game-tying touchdown. Then one of the top kickers in the area, Landon Shivak, with the game-winning extra point. A 6A playoff opponent, Springford, nobody thought Pottsgrove had a chance. That's a great win. Bill Hawthorne's blueprint for success: ground and pound, run the football behind a meat hog offensive line, 330-pound left tackle, 250-pound right tackle, sprinkle in some play action and midline veer, play killer speed defense with a burning desire to get to the football, be sound on special teams, and then you look at this engine that drive this train, the prototypical I backfield, a battering ram of a fullback in Max Neeson, senior captain who doubles his middle linebacker, 2 really good tailbacks in Shane Caffrey and Amir Brunson, who average over 7 yards per carry. Al, the bottom line, it's the big dance. It's the playoff. You win, you play for a district title in 1 week, you lose, and your season is over.
All right, we will have the teams are doing the coin toss right now. We'll be back with more after this.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue, or visit our website at www.patriotnp.com.
I didn't catch who would be kicking off or receiving. We were kind of talking when they did all that.
What a beautiful rendition of the national anthem. The cheerleaders were in the old school large P sweatshirt. Man, it's like a throwback to the 40s, 50s. I like it.
I do too. I think it was the name of the young lady was Gabby Williams, if I'm not mistaken. She
I
did a
believe
nice
you are
job.
correct. Game time temperature is 41 degrees. Al, that's football weather, man.
Yeah, a little nip in the air. There's no wind, though. That's good. Thank goodness.
Thanks to the athletic director, Steve Ansbach, and everyone here in Falcon Nation making us feel very welcome. Al, Upper Moreland played Pottsgrove in a road playoff game for the Grove. 17, 18 years ago, you and I did the game.
Yeah.
Pottsgrove came away with the W on a Brent Carter tailback motion fly pattern down the left sideline.
I do remember that.
I'll never forget that. And I believe, who was the quarterback? Joey Cotter, maybe? Or
Boy, that's a good question.
that might have been a year after Cotter graduated, but certainly a rivalry in District 1, both teams Class 4A, and Upper Moreland 7-3, Pottsgrove 7-2. 6 of our teams in the local area going to the playoffs, so we'll talk about that as the game goes on.
It's Upper Moreland kickoff. That is Colin Cannon. Pottsgrove with 2 guys deep. Instead, they pooch it. It's all kind of almost like an onside kick, a pop-up, handled nicely by one of the up man, number 24, Trayvon Foster. And Pottsgrove has some good field position to start out.
So right away we see the strategy. They obviously were at the Pope John Paul game, saw the success of the pooch, but you don't want to pooch to the 40. You want to pooch down to the 20, but the bottom line is Brunson and Caffrey did not get their hands on the ball.
If I'm Pottsgrove, I'll take that all night, though, starting there. Cisco is your quarterback, as Bernie mentioned. Caffrey in the tailback slot. That's Scarnato. They're going to hand it off left tackle. That's Caffrey. Tackle on the play by number 42. I don't have a 42.
Starting offense for Pottsgrove, wide receiver Kaufman, Scarnato, Delp, and the linemen, White, Bean, Jubilee, Scott, Domino, Maciano, quarterback Cisco, Neeson the fullback, Caffrey and Brunson will rotate at tailback.
Again, out of the shotgun formation is Cisco. Again, he has Scarnato in motion. A little bit of a late snap. Going to hand to Scarnato. Cuts up nicely inside. It is in the clear. And Scarnato will go. 54 yards.
Unbelievable. You know, in your offensive playbook, you have a page or two donated or dedicated to the playoffs, and we have not seen that play.
No.
Scarnato, very talented, kind of an unsung hero in the shadow of Kaufman and Brunson and Caffrey, and he showed tremendous acceleration.
Cisco on the hold for Shivak. Shivak has an iron leg, and it is 7-0.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family-owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
Pottsgrove does not take that long at all to score. There you see the State Farm banner, Agent Jason Mathias. There's Pottsgrove special teams. You see Max Neeson, one of the guys who is all over the field on every team.
Special teams, the Falcons, #1 in the area. They scored 5 touchdowns in a 4-week span on special teams, and they won the game last week over Springford 14-13 with the snap from Palladino on money, on time, and Shivak continues to prove why he's one of the top 3 kickers in the Tri-County area.
He booms this one. And it's going to be returned right up the middle. That was number 5 on the return, Stephen Broderick.
Shivak capable of kicking it in the end zone, but if you know anything about physics, the ball filled with air on a 41-degree night, it's not going to be easy to kick it. The ball, like a golf ball, a baseball, 41 degrees compared to 75, 80, it's going to have trouble getting it in the end zone.
Three wide receivers near side. Hopkins will hand off. Look like Jackson.
Yep, that's Cameron Jackson, the senior running back, 1,000-yard rusher. He comes into tonight's game being heavily recruited. Just got a letter from Texas A&M.
Wow.
He's a track and field 100-meter guy. You got to keep an eye on number 28 in white. He can fly.
Tom Bailey calls out Colson Gale, getting credit for the tackle. Gain of about 1.5 yards, maybe 2 yards. This time Hopkins is going to throw short. Has a completion to Stephen Broderick. Good coverage by the Falcons. Neeson, one of the guys in there.
Starting defense for the Pottsgrove Falcons. Macchione at nose, Jubilee Scott, White, Delp in the D-line, your middle backers, Neeson and Gale, and the outside linebacker, Brunson, your D-backs, Caffrey, Scarnato, Allen, and Caffrey.
I didn't give Demino credit. He was in on the tackle, too. 3rd down and a short 2 for the Golden Bears. They're going to hand off to Jackson. Jackson met head-on right as he gets to the line of scrimmage, and I think he powered ahead for just enough to move the chains.
Little rugby scrum.
Yeah. You see a lot of that nowadays.
That's still the play of the year for Pottsgrove football for the entire league. The rugby scrum we saw against Upper Perk. And this Pottsgrove defense to hold that high-octane spring-forward offense averaging almost 40 points per game, to hold them to 13 points was just an amazing feat by the D coordinator, Bill Bradford, 1 week ago.
Hopkins in, well, kind of an offset wing T now, man in motion. Hopkins is going to keep it himself. Colson Gale on the tackle, tried to strip it, could not get it.
He's the best football player on their team, number 1, Byron Hopkins, 6 feet tall, 178 pounds, 1,000-yard rusher, and he's from the quarterback position, a 1,000-yard passer, and a 500-yard rusher from the quarterback position. He's accounted for 23 touchdowns, completed 56% of his passes, and only 3 interceptions on the entire season.
He has an empty backfield here, but he has the man in motion. That's Jackson on the jet sweep, busted up. Looked like Caffrey coming in there. That was Shane Caffrey coming in to blow that play up and bring up 3rd down and 9.
This is an attacking defense. It's their 10th game. The West Catholic game was suspended and never finished. And 2 weeks ago against Pope John Paul, they were on their heel.
Yeah.
But what a recovery. They attacked the football 1 week ago. They're attacking, put them in non-manageable, down and distance, 3rd and 9 from a team that prefers to run but can throw when they have to. They have a very good receiver, Alexa. He's their primary receiver. He averages 22 yards per reception.
Hopkins floats it. It is knocked out. Caught. Yeah. He caught his own deflection, and you can't throw it twice. Good heads-up play.
They should change that rule, man. Come on. Who's going to know? Put the hanky away.
In all the excitement, I missed who made the charge there on defense, but that was a nice defensive play.
Field looks in excellent shape tonight, Al.
Yeah, it does.
They do a great job around here, and from the booster club to the band, the cheerleaders, and good luck to the band, by the way. They are the defending state champion in their classification. They have a competition in 2 weeks.
They were out before the game, doing a nice job. The keyboards and drums, too. Pottsgrove with a lot of respect way back. They must be expecting a long punt.
Scarnato and Bryce Caffrey, both dangerous return men.
Line drive, picked up and then fumbled, but covered, it looked like, by Pottsgrove. And with 7:19 left to play in the first period, we're going to take a break. Pottsgrove on top by 7.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe
35-yard line. Have not seen Brunson at the tailback slot yet. And they're going to hand it off here, and whoa, there's a nice, tough, long run. That is Max Neeson. We saw him really busting some heads against PJP 2 weeks ago. He's a tough runner.
The quintessential fullback, middle linebacker, doesn't come off the field, and he was instrumental in their gigantic upset 1 week ago against a 6A team. Max Neeson, your captain, only 6 seniors on this team, but he's the leader of this football team.
Still have not seen Brunson. Cisco will keep it. Cisco turns it upfield, and Cisco with a nice cut. Finally taken down inside the 10. Another huge run for the Grove.
Well, when the option or read is run correctly, you're playing with 11.5 or 12 men against 11, and that's the perfect read by your senior signal caller. And how about these wide receivers? You know, Kaufman's downfield, doesn't do anything stupid, doesn't get a penalty flag, just gets in the way, allows his quarterback to gain 20 more yards.
First and goal for the Grove. They're in the I formation. Pitch comes back, and a nice cut back inside by that's Trent. Oh, there's Brunson who's wearing number 3 tonight.
Yeah,
That's
it sure
what it
does
is.
look like him. The shake and bake looked a lot like Brunson. He is wearing a new jersey tonight that's not in our program. Number 3 is probably number 4, Amir Brunson.
I would say because we don't have a number 3.
We just got confirmation. Yes, it is Amir Brunson. He did that for you, Al. Wearing that Joe Montana number.
They did that to us 2 weeks ago. Remember they put
yeah, that was Gabe Rinda. Gabe Rinda,
yeah.
yep. One of the top safeties in the league.
Quarterback sneak, see if he got it. Wait till they unpile the humanity. Upper Moreland saying they have the football.
You know, they don't have replay at the high school level. It was a bunch of bodies together. It's going to take a lot of guts to call a fumble there.
Yeah.
That's a no call. Third down. I like the call. Go right back with the same play. I'm just amazed sometimes. I watch a lot of football when they go shotgun, when the ball's on the 1 foot line.
I never understood
Are you
that.
kidding me?
Yeah, that
Just go with your surge. You got a 330-pound and a 250-pound lineman.
see if they sneak it again. Nope, Neeson pounds into the left side. Wow, Upper Moreland built that wall. Man, they did not budge.
It's the playoffs, man. You don't need a field goal here. I'm going for it.
Oh, absolutely. Man, they took Neeson head on and gave no
That ball
ground.
has got to be inside the 12-inch line. From here, it looks like it's 2 inches away. If there was ever a call for a quarterback sneak, this is it. But, you know, Neeson's not a bad option.
No. Or the old bootleg, Bernie.
4th down, first big play of the game.
Neeson loses the football but gets it back for the touchdown.
Wow. Sometimes the ball bounces your way. You get that battering ram of a fullback for the easy 6. He fumbles the football, but alertly gathers it up for the touchdown.
And that quickly, Pottsgrove now on top by 14. Heavy rush in there, but Shivak able to boom it through. So 3:54 left to play, first period. Pottsgrove strikes again. They lead by 14.
So, car stories on PCTV. I've been doing it for many years. It's a good advertising tool for the business. Plus, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy sharing the shop and the different things that you should know about your car with people. If you need a place to highlight your business, call Gus at PCTV and check it out. It's a good way to inform people about your business. You'll get new customers from it, and you can share your knowledge of your particular trade.
And welcome back to Pottsgrove High School. Coach Petty-Packer Field. Pottsgrove will be kicking off yet again after scoring their second touchdown on as many possessions.
A real shout out to the season that Pope John Paul had. They are not in the playoff, which is a real travesty in my opinion. Something needs to be drawn up. How could this happen? A team that has had the kind of season they had, the Frontier Division champion, I just don't understand. Someone needs to have a meeting in January and restructure the playoffs.
Well, there are too many classifications. There's Broderick with a nice return up to near the 40-yard line.
But Al, my question is, how could you have only one team in Class 3? And, and they have one win.
Too many classes, You have a team with 4 wins who's playing the number 1 seed tonight in 6A who's going to get murdered.
Teams with losing records in the playoff. Pope John Paul played Berks Catholic, one of the top overall teams in the state, lost 47-40. Their other loss was on the last play of the game to a good Springside Chestnut Academy team. I am in disbelief, but Pottsgrove is the one that threw this whole scenario into place by upsetting Springford.
And Pottsgrove deserves to be here. They have every right to be here. It's just the way the PIAA aligned it with all the districts, and PJP got the shaft.
You look at the points that allowed that to happen. Lansdale Catholic, who Pottsgrove beat, had no business winning last week, but guess what? They won, and those 10 points could have made the difference.
Wow. Yeah, that's disgusting. And, they have these 16 teams from 5A and 6A. There are going to be some kids coming out getting just bludgeoned tonight and losing by 40 and 50. For what purpose?
Yeah, good point.
All right. I feel better now that I got that out of my system. Second down pass is incomplete. Scarnato was out there on defense, intended for Broderick. But yeah, it's just a crime. PIAA has to wait. 6 class, they'll probably widen it to 10 classifications the next 2 years.
Now, do we see a new quarterback in there? Number 6 threw that ball. And that's Colin Hogan, a wide receiver. Number 1 is their normal quarterback. He's back in there, yeah.
Yep. And Jackson in the backfield with him. He's going to hand it to Jackson. Play was broken up by Brunson, and he had help coming in waves behind him. That was
the winner
Demino.
Of this game. The winner of this game will play the winner of Bishop Shanahan and Chichester, who's the 4th seed with only 5 wins.
Yeah. It just makes no sense. Wow, long count. I have to go to work on Monday. Pottsgrove almost getting in there. That was Riley dealt. Almost got a hand on it. Good punt, though. And Pottsgrove downs it at the 30-yard line. Still first quarter, 2:16 left to play. Pottsgrove will get the ball again when we come back.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
First down play, flags fly, and getting buried immediately is Brunson. He's tackled by Colin Hogan and company.
Just to update on the brackets, a lot of teams also, congratulations, making the playoff. Number 13 seed Springford at number 4, Downingtown East. Number 14 seed Owen J at number 3, very good Coatesville team. Number 11 CB East is at Perk Valley. They get a home game. And then you have number 15 in Class 5A, Upper Moreland at number 2, Strathaven. There's an injury on the field. Perhaps we'll finish that. Well, actually, I guess we can stay here. And then you also have Phoenixville on the road at number 7, Marple Newtown. And then Upper Marion at, Boyertown is in the Eastern Conference playoff. And Daniel Boone also made the playoffs. Congratulations.
Eastern Conference play is kind of like the NIT, isn't it? Kind of like
it is, and Boyertown went there 2 years ago and won it. I'm happy for those kids. They battled to a 500 record. If they don't come here and win a quadruple overtime game against Pottsgrove, Pottsgrove would be the number 1 seed.
Wow. Chop block call against Pottsgrove, 15 yards. Bernie, back in the day when you and I were in school, this would just be the home stretch of the league schedule. Heading for a Thanksgiving Day showdown with somebody.
Yeah, I really miss those Thanksgiving Day games. That, you can do both.
I agree. Yeah, that play was not going anywhere from the start. Upper Moreland has stiffened on the last couple of plays as Cisco gets stuffed.
Cisco, his older brother Jay, an outstanding track guy, more of a running quarterback than Ryan. But with the game on the line in a 2-minute drill, he had 3 long scramble runs and was smart enough to run out of bounds. It was critical. Everything had to go right for them. It was the perfect storm to finally win that game with 17 seconds left.
Wish we could have been there. It would have been nice to have been allowed in the stadium. Upper Moreland jumps.
Looks like Amir Brunson, with the illegal procedure.
Wow, Pottsgrove keeps moving back with penalties.
Well, where's this on your play chart? 2nd and 24. Shovel pass?
Why not? Cisco's going to hand it off like Brunson. Brunson with a cut. Brunson down the sidelines. Oh, finally pulled down on the horse collar by Alexa, but he saved a touchdown. Wow, I didn't think anybody had it in to catch Brunson.
And Brunson is down. That's why the rule is in the books. When you snap the back of the neck that quickly with a horse collar tackle, you can have a vertebrae injury. So Alexa showed great speed tracking him down, but you're a senior, you're the top wide receiver on this team. You got to know better than that. That's a dangerous penalty.
Yeah.
A little bit more about Upper Moreland. They're expected to have a really good girls basketball team this winter. We might see them again in the playoff. Their boys and girls soccer team had a great season. They made the playoff. And famous alumni, the First Lady, Jill Biden, an Upper Moreland grad.
I did not know that.
God bless her. I like her. She's a good lady. Brunson is still down. I'm very concerned. I don't see he's not moving. The right knee is flexed up in an upper position, but Dr. Brocious and trainer Jack Thomas taking a look, and there is a silence in this crowd as one of the top running backs in the area after a spin. He's
Oh,
up.
he's
That's
up.
great,
Good.
great news. He's up. He's moving.
Thank goodness. At least he's saddled. Let's see if we can stand.
What a season he's having. 7.2 yards per carry. And he's only a junior. Shane Caffrey, who he shares time with, is a senior. But they're going to have Brunson and Bryce Caffrey back next year.
There we go. Atta guy. That's a relief, Bernie. We were both worried there, man. That did not look good.
Young man with 11 touchdowns, 7 yards per carry. He's within he's within shot or reasonable distance of a 1,000-yard season. They would need to win the night and play next week for the district championship, but he only needs about 300 yards to eclipse the 1,000-yard mark.
So to spot the ball at the 18-yard line, and Pottsgrove rightly asking, why is that not further? Well, I guess it was the 34 to the 8. Yeah, that might be about right. Maybe a yard or two shy of where it should be. Caffrey taken down. Good defensive play there by Hassan Johnson, a junior, wearing number 4.
Bill Hawthorne, the head coach, is also the offensive coordinator, calling the plays. His quarterback, Cisco, comes over to the sideline every play. I'm not a big fan of that, but Coach Hawthorne, man, what a job he's done taking over for the legend, Rick Pennypacker. All he did in his first year was win the division title, go to state, win the school's first ever state playoff game, and win 12 games his first year as head coach.
Should be the last play of the first quarter. There's Neeson, again attracting a lot of hits and giving some punishment out. Gets just inside the 15-yard line. That will be the last play of the quarter. We played through one. Pottsgrove on top by 14. District 1 playoff action.
An orthopedic institute is more than a name. It's a unique care model based on quality and compassion. Decades devoted to research and clinical trials, the development of new surgical techniques, and physicians who outperform the field. What you get from our institute is more options and more answers. For your orthopedic care, think Rothman first.
New office and 7-day urgent care now open in Limerick.
Welcome back, everybody. We're up here in the booth at Pottsgrove Stadium. Good place to come no matter what time of the year, whether it's hot and sticky or cold and cold.
You know, both these teams class 4A, and the rankings in the state right now, number 1 is Bell Vernon from the western half of the state, but this Bishop Shanahan team, which is more likely the winner of this game, will play Bishop Shanahan. They're currently ranked top 10 in the state. They are used to the warm waters of the Chestmont, playing Downingtown East, Downingtown West, Coatesville. So the winner of this game better really have a great week of practice, because you are playing a very good Bishop Shanahan team.
On the road, right?
Yep, on the road.
Cisco pass to the end zone! Touchdown, Scarnato! Referee made sure he held on. He did.
That was a missile, a perfect spiral, a receiver's dream. So easy to catch it when the ball is spinning in a perfect trajectory. This is a kid who had only 1 interception during most of the regular season, had a bad game against PJP, but he's back.
Wow. Pottsgrove looking pretty sharp, both ends of the ball. 6 seconds into the second quarter. They up their lead to 21.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
And welcome back, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us here at Pottsgrove Stadium. You hear the Pottsgrove cheerleaders cheering down below. We've heard the band. At game time, it was 41. You expect it's not going to warm up. So we'll probably end this game in the 30s.
Football weather, baby.
Yep. Shivak again to put the foot to it.
See if he can reach the end zone in this cold weather. Probably not.
Taken by one of the up men. That's number 21 on the tackle. I'm sorry, on the carry. Thomas Carr. And it looked like Neeson hit him.
There's your senior captain, middle linebacker, fullback. He's on the kickoff team. That's what I'm talking about. This is a playoffs, man. You got to put your defense on the kickoff team, put your defense on the punt team. I think that was by design, that awkward kind of half squib, because they realized in the cold weather he's not going to reach the end zone. I'll take it, 35-yard line with this defense, I'll take it.
Hopkins will hand back to Jackson. Jackson getting a chance to accelerate. And Jackson may accelerate to the end zone. Oh, my. He lays down a hit on Caffrey, but Caffrey takes him down. Wow.
Well, we knew about this kid before the game. He's the one that got the letter from Texas A&M. He's being heavily looked at by colleges. He plays both ways. He is a pure 100-meter star off that track team.
Bryce Caffrey, a sophomore. He is a heck of a player. That was Demino on the first hit on that carry by Jackson.
Yeah, that Caffrey's going to be fun to watch for 2 more years.
And I found out last weekend, my suspicions are correct, his dad is Mike Caffrey, former quarterback at Owen back in the mid-'80s.
Ah, was he there when the Hammer was there?
He played with the Hammer.
Oh, my goodness. Hammer Herring.
Jackson trying to tiptoe through an opening. Good penetration by Bryce Caffrey. Mike Caffrey played with Danny Crossman in that group.
Oh, wow. Division I.
Yep.
Yeah, this Pottsgrove defense, ranked number 4 in the area, allowing only 16 points per game. Red zone efficiency, such a thing in the analytics. They're obviously in 4-down territory, down 21-0. They are not going to be going for a field goal. They got 2 downs to get a first down, a fresh set of downs. Timeout on the field.
Yeah, Pottsgrove didn't get the right personnel, and somebody's ticked off. 10:29 left to play in the first half. Pottsgrove's on top by 21, but...
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Okay, Pottsgrove, here we are. Hey, we're up in the booth here. Got a broadcaster cam right there.
Best seats in the house.
Yeah.
Up here with our managing director, Gus Tellis, doing a great job with a really great picture we can see on our monitor.
Yeah. 3rd down and 2. Pottsgrove doing some shifting on the line. Jackson has just a little crease, and he squirts through there for a first down.
That's a drill we used to do when I coached running backs back in the day. The jump cut, so much of it, that shiftiness, that intuition, where to find, run the daylight, as they call it. But it all starts with a jump cut, and that's a God-given talent. This Jackson kid is quick, he's electric, and now they get the fresh set of downs from the 4-yard line.
He lines up in the power I. They're going to hand it off to the fullback in this instance. Pottsgrove will have none of it. Nobody being full there. That was number 10, Owen Dunleavy.
Yeah, that D-line of White, Jubilee, Scott, Marchione, and Delp doing a good job of negating the blocks, keeping the offensive linemen away from their talented linebackers, Max Neeson, and Colson Gale is playing with a heavily sprained ankle tonight.
This time they're going to give it to Jackson. Jackson hit by Neeson as soon as he takes the handoff.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. You can't try to be a hero as a D lineman. Your job is to take out the blocker and let your beast of a middle linebacker, Neeson, make the hit. Now they got 2 downs to go 2 yards.
They have 2 plays without moving the ball an inch. Hopkins just has Jackson in the backfield this time. Going up the middle hasn't worked. Let's see if they try to go wide or through the air. Pass is incomplete, and it's Neeson on coverage again.
Oh, my goodness. You know, he just exponentially makes everyone around him better. He's so fast, sideline to sideline, so the defensive backs don't have to worry about helping on any flood patterns out of the backfield, tight end dragging across the middle, because they know number 33 is going to play alignment and assignment football, and he just seems to be always near the football.
And I'm told football's not his prime sport, it's lacrosse. So he will look to play at that at the next level.
Gigantic play here on 4th down.
Fans on the near side whooping it up. Hopkins wants to pass. Hopkins getting chased. Hopkins throws it end zone. It is incomplete. Caffrey on the coverage. Pottsgrove with a goal line stand.
Excellent play by Caffrey. That could have easily been pass interference if you're not athletic enough to just float your body in front of the receiver, high point along with him. It was a nice touch pass. If Caffrey doesn't jump and do that, it's either pass interference or a touchdown. That's the first really big play of the first half.
Wow. Pottsgrove backed up at its own 2, but they still have a goose egg on the scoreboard underneath the visitors. They're going to play it safe there. Is the ball on the ground? Oh, my goodness, the ball is on the ground, and Upper Moreland has it. Oh, my.
Unacceptable.
Wow.
Good football teams don't do that. We've seen the ball on the ground 3 times now, and we're only 8:34 till halftime. Yeah, you're playing great. You're up 21-0, but, you know, I can go back to playing a running back, coaching running backs. When you are inside your own 10-yard line, you better have both arms around that ball, holding it like the family's money. That is unacceptable.
First down and goal about the 5-yard line. Hopkins will hand to Jackson. Jackson with a nice little cutback. Hit by Demino. Close to the goal line. Or Domino. I got to say it right. Domino.
That's a potential 14-point swing. Looks like they're going to get a touchdown here. He's within inches of the goal line with 3 more downs to go. So that's the first big turnover of the first half.
Dunleavy and Jackson in the backfield. Hopkins hands it. Dunleavy, he fumbles the ball. Pottsgrove has the ball.
Let's wait for the final call here. Unbelievable.
Oh, my. And that comes out to the 20.
Incredible.
Somebody's ticked. I think it's going to go against the guys in white.
Walk away. Yeah. Somebody lost their cool on the Upper Moreland team. So instead of starting from the 1 foot line, Pottsgrove with a sensational takeaway on the defense will now probably come out to the 15-yard line. So Upper Moreland, it appears, will get an unsportsmanlike conduct.
Bernie, I think it's going to come out to the 20, then be stepped off out to the 35.
Unbelievable. It'll be a touchback and a 15-yard unsportsmanlike penalty. You can't lose your cool when you're down 21-0. Not to mention, you take what I just said about fumbling, running away from your own end. So Upper Moreland's got the ball inside the 5 and you fumble. Coach Heisman, who the Heisman Trophy's named after, you remember his famous quote? It is better to have died as a young man than to fumble the football.
And it looked like they had the touchdown. The crease was there. I don't know if he was hit. I don't know if somebody got an arm in there. Wow. Cisco will hand off to Bryce Caffrey, who takes a shot right as he gets off right guard. Clock running at 7:45 left to play in a mistake-filled second quarter.
Upper Moreland, a team that is used to close games. They have scored 276 points on the season, but allowed 241.
Wow.
So the average score of a 7-3 football team on the season is 27-24.
Wrong count. Cisco will turn it up. Cisco with a loss on the play. One of the reasons why is big old number 64. That is Joseph Hurdy. Also joining in there was Thomas Bryan. Bernie, have we seen Pottsgrove pass tonight yet?
Yeah, we saw the beautiful touchdown pass to Scarnato.
That's right. Good point.
Yeah, that was a laser beam. So Cisco's got his confidence back. He had one bad game. We'll give him that. Other than that, this kid has had a tremendous senior year.
Scott Scarnato, single coverage near side. Goes the other way to Neeson out in the flat. Neeson with a first down catch up over the 45.
Man, I like the call. Coach Hawthorne, coming out of Pottsgrove where he played and Dickinson where he played college football, he took that Pennypacker power, play action, midline veer option, and he supplemented with a little creative wrinkle there. I've always felt the fullback out of the backfield is a deadly call, very hard to defend.
With a timeout, and I don't know why. Ball was misspotted. That's a long run for that guy to do that. I give him credit. First and 10, 46-yard line. Here comes the pressure. Brunson shakes through the pressure. Brunson with a nice run to get into Upper Moreland territory. Clock coming down on 6 minutes left to play. You see it in the lower right-hand corner there. Pottsgrove scored on its first two possessions.
This Pottsgrove offense, high octane, 35 points per game. Not far behind the #1 team, scoring team in the area, Perk Valley, averaging 40 points per game. And by the way, congratulations to Rob Heist and the Perk Valley Vikings for being declared the PAC champions.
Look, Cisco getting chased, floats it way downfield. In traffic, they wanted a flag.
How is that not interference?
Kaufman just got mauled.
Are you kidding me? He got frisked up and down. It was like airport security, and they're not going to call a flag.
Wow.
I will say this, overall, the entire year, we've hardly noticed the referees.
Right.
This is probably, in our 20 years working together, this is the best officiating I've seen in the last 20 years.
I agree.
Almost every game has been solid. That's the worst call of the year we saw right there.
Third down and about 5.5. Spot the ball at the 49-yard line. Cisco's going to keep it. Has the first down. Nice cut inside with a spin inside the 35.
Man, he's fun to watch. He had to wait till he was a senior, but he has proven to be a double-edged sword. He can throw it, he can run it. Your prototypical Pottsgrove quarterback, mostly going to run the option, handoff, manage the offense, some periodic play-action passing. But, you know, these kids, what a tremendous senior year Ryan Cisco is having.
He's going to handle another jet sweep to Caffrey. Caffrey, that was a nice open field tackle. Like number 22.
Now, Matthew Tiernan. Be remiss without us at the PCTV family sending our thoughts and prayers out. Speaking of the referees, football official Howard Reiner Jr., a longtime teacher, 40 years as a teacher in Downingtown and as a referee in our area, lost his life due to COVID-19, and last Saturday was the funeral, and we send our best out. He was 78 years old.
Second down play for the Grove. This time it's going to be Caffrey coming near side of the jet sweep. Has a blocker out there. Looks like he has a first down inside the 20-yard line or near the 20-yard line.
He's a different wrinkle. It's almost like when the Eagles put Boston Scott in the game. You know, you just get a different style. He kind of glides, and you run the plays that he's good at. In the package of the jet sweep left, jet sweep right, that's positive yardage. This Bryce Caffrey, a sophomore running back, mixing in some touches with his brother, older brother, senior Shane, and, of course, Amir Brunson.
Ball spotted at the 15-yard line. We're going to give it to Neeson. Neeson broke through those first two tackles and got some yardage. He was hit almost immediately by Lucas Villanueva and shook it off.
Pottsgrove having lost only 2 games on the season. As I mentioned earlier, the quadruple overtime loss to Boyertown, and then, of course, they lost in the divisional championship game to eventual champion Pope John Paul.
Clock inside of 3 minutes now left to play in the first half. Scarnato in motion. Now he changes his mind. Cisco being flushed. Fires end zone, incomplete at the feet of the intended receiver.
I like it. The average fan is saying, oh, you know, nothing gained, incomplete pass. He didn't get a sack. He didn't throw an interception, throw the ball away. There was nothing there. Live to play another down. It's third down. You take a crack at the end zone or the marker. You have a field goal kicker who's good enough from this distance if you want to. It would be a 27-yard field goal. No, 29-yard field goal.
One of the few times tonight that Brunson has lined up in the tailback slot. They're going to give it to Brunson, and Brunson is tripped up in the backfield by Dunleavy. A nice defensive play.
Well, you make the call, Al. Take a 32-yard field goal or just take a shot at it.
I would kick it, and here comes Mr. Shivak. I'd like to see. I want to see if he can make it.
Yeah, 32. I was watching him in his warm-up. 40, 45, and in. He's solid. If he continues to show that strong soccer leg, it should be money from 32. It might be 37 now.
Yeah.
Oh, now 27's looking even better. Yeah, the goalposts in high school are wider than the NFL kickers have to aim at, so you have an increased probability. And the way Palladino and Cisco have done, there you go.
Kick is good. All right. Shivak blasts one through and adds 3 more to the Pottsgrove lead. It is 24-0.
At O'Donnell, Weiss, and Matei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Anyone entering a nursing home really should consult with an elder law attorney to see whether Medicaid is the appropriate option for them. It's really important to make sure that you have someone that's familiar with those rules, that works with those rules on a daily basis, that can guide you through the process. I specialize in elder law because I enjoy the clients that I work with, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law.
Your life, your business, your law firm.
Welcome back, everybody. Pottsgrove cruising right now, 2:10 left to play in the first half.
Real character test for Upper Moreland. You know, their 3 losses are to 3 very good football teams. They lost to Cheltenham, who's in the playoffs. A very good Plymouth Whitemarsh team was in the playoffs. Upper Derby, they lost 2 weeks ago.
There he goes. He'll blast it there. That was Broderick. Broderick has been very busy returning kicks because Pottsgrove is very busy scoring. And they finally get him down. That took a while.
He's a feisty little guy.
Wants to get his money's worth.
Looked like you at the restaurant the other night when the bill came.
That and the alligator arms. See if Upper Moreland tries to do something exotic here.
I love how they always point at the other guy. You know, I didn't do anything, and he did it, and he's right.
It's not a good start to the drive.
Dom Domino's like, I didn't do nothing.
Starting the drive from their own 18. Hopkins chucks it out. Oh, Hopkins on the receiving end. Hopkins hit by Delp. Colin Hogan was the tosser.
Yeah, if they're going to go with an aerial attack, they're going to take Hopkins, who's an outstanding basketball player as well, put him in the slot.
Hogan floats it. Broderick had it. Good coverage on the play by Brunson. It is enough for a first down.
You can guarantee they got a good look at the Pope John Paul game and what DJ Clark, the quarterback for Pope John Paul, did to this defense. So there looks like they're going to go aerial. We have a timeout on the field.
1:26 left to play, second quarter. You're watching District 1 football.
The Mustang mentality. Grow. Learn. Succeed.
I hear whistles. They almost started the play. The referee has something to say. He's going to move it in. How does that happen?
I'm not sure. They're ready to play for some football now, though.
Yes. Hogan, they're setting up a screen. busted up big time by Colson Gale, said no. I know what's happening.
Number 20, Colson Gale, one of the most underrated players in the league. He had a badly sprained ankle 1 week ago against Springford. He was a game-time decision. That ankle is heavily taped, and he's playing a tremendous game.
Hogan getting chased. Fires it out into flat. Complete. Short gain, though. On the far side. Coverage by Caffrey. Couldn't catch the number of the guy who caught it.
I like what Bill Bradford's doing. He's mixing it up. You know, they're trying to take what they give you. Pottsgrove, notorious for their man-to-man defense, but we're seeing some mix. We're seeing some man under, zone deep, some zone deep, zone under. You know, you're getting a mixed bag, which is confusing to the opposition quarterback. Now you've got safety help over the top.
See if they try to jump one of these routes and take it the other way. Oh, that's a deep one. Oh, my, look at that coverage. Trenton Allen was in the back pocket of the receiver.
Trenton Allen, number 2, the left starting corner. Only a junior. You can't ask for better blanket coverage than that. He is the guy that made the interception against Boyertown, or Upper Perk, that was the play of the year, the rugby play.
So 4th down. 49 seconds left. If they don't convert here, Pottsgrove with a short field.
Yeah,
but
I'm not crazy about this call here. You might give Pottsgrove the football back.
Oh, Hogan, Dowdy, Colson Gale had a hold, and there is the pick. Almost.
Oh, my goodness.
Colson Gale with 2 huge plays on that drive.
Oh, an ill-advised pass, and that was Christmas came early, man. That was the pick 6 all the way. But now, you know, Pottsgrove got a couple timeouts left, I believe. 43 seconds. They've got the ball, you know, at the opposition's 40-yard line. Hey,
why not?
Pedal to the metal, man. Go for the jugular here.
I bet you we have to move this ball 6 inches one way or another.
Number 11 at the top of your screen, Tyler Kaufman, averages close to 30 yards per reception. He caught the game winner 1 week ago. I got to believe they're going to go deep to Kaufman.
They are. He's down there. He's covered. And it's incomplete. Good coverage on the play by Broderick.
That's a good pass. When you throw it outside the numbers and deeper than the D-back, it's not going to get intercepted. Balls that are thrown inside the numbers are underthrown. That's a pick. But you give that one of those 50-50 balls to the top yards per catch guy in the area all year long, Kaufman, and really unthinkable 30 yards per reception.
36.5 seconds left. Wow, a lot of people coming in the backfield. Cisco better do something. Fires it near side. And it's caught by Scarnato. They say it's a good catch, and he's out of bounds.
I like it. Mix it up a little bit. You got Scarnato on the opposite side. You have an all-league place kicker. Got a timeout in your pocket, I believe. There is the officials are having a conference, however.
Yeah, it was behind the play. Oh, holding. Oh, that hurts.
Man. Still got time to get down within Shivak's range. How I think the target field goal line of scrimmage would be the 25. In the colder weather, a 42-yard field goal is very doable for soccer star Landon Shivak.
Nice 40-mile-an-hour wind at your back would be nice, too, wouldn't it? There is no wind tonight. That flag has not moved since we got here.
Maybe a drag pad. Now they have Kaufman at the bottom of our screen.
Cisco getting chased. Oh. Cisco living dangerously, taken down by Marcello Falcone.
Man, I'm going to take one more shot.
Yeah.
Bill Hawthorne, 17, 18 years now, coaching in the Pottsgrove School District, a history teacher, and he just gives off all the right energy. You couldn't get a more pressured job in taking over for Pennypacker, and all he's done is win, win, win.
They're going to give it to Caffrey. Caffrey knocked out of bounds inside the 45. They still got a long way to go.
You know, and I don't think you want to take a chance at a block punt here on 4th down. So either you take a crack at the end zone with a Hail Mary, there is a timeout on the field, or you just do another running play.
Yeah, Upper Moreland called timeout. I guess they figured maybe go for the block here.
Yeah, I am not going to take a chance at a block punt. I'm either going to run the ball, Upper Moreland get the ball back with 10 seconds left, more power to you, or I'm going to take a shot at Kaufman or Scarnata up the deep up the sideline. And, you know, people forget about Delp. He hides in that slot, in that tight end position. We have seen Riley Delp do some damage this year. You have 3 legitimate go-to guys here for the Pottsgrove offense.
Riley Delp only a sophomore. Huh.
Yeah, they have Delp right hiding at that tight end position. He's on the left side next to the big 330-pound Macchiani. Looks like they're going to be content to, they're going to call another timeout.
Look like they want to send on the punt team then. All right, we're going to take a break. 15.3 seconds left to play, first half.
So, car story on PCTV. I've been doing it for many years. It's a good advertising tool for the business. Plus, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy sharing the shop and the different things that you should know about your car with people. If you need a place to highlight your business, call Gus at PCTV and check it out. It's a good way to inform people about your business. You'll get new customers from it, and you can share your knowledge of your particular trade.
So after all that, Pottsgrove will line up to punt. Neeson gets off a nice one. Jackson drops it and then goes in the end zone and they blow it dead.
I don't like that play or that rule in high school.
Nah.
Let him run the 101-yard touchdown, man.
Those are the ones that usually get returned, too, where the guy drops and has to go back and get it.
So they have 5 seconds left. They got 80 yards to go. They're down 24-0.
It's not looking good.
A fair amount of coaches might just take a knee here, but you know what? It's do or die. It's the big dance. It's the playoff. I'm at least going to give the ball to one of my 2 track guys. You know, maybe give it to Jackson on a toss. You never know. The guy's a pure 100-meter guy. Maybe he can break one.
That's true. Here's the Pottsgrove student section down below us to the right. Looks like they have Hopkins back in their quarterback, and they are going to pitch it to Jackson. Jackson taken down by one of the linemen for Pottsgrove, trying to get the number on. Looks like it was number 58, 56. That was one of the linemen. I missed it. Sorry. All right, we'll be back.
There once was a haunted house. People said they had heard voices, but no one dared to go inside.
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the Fire Pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. admoyer.com.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotmp.com.
We're back here. Welcome back, everybody. Alganosa Bernie Gallagher had to go to the bathroom, so keeping his seat warm will be Gary DiRenzo. Gary, I asked your title, and neither of us really understand what that is. So just to say, you're older than some of the dirt on the field here.
It's not turf down here? It is.
It looks
dirt.
like it. You guys do such
Actually,
a fantastic job.
It does look good. It does look good. It looks very good. Browns guys did a great job.
Now, you oversee the activities here, and this is I would think, is this a athletic director type nightmare when you have fall sports ending, winter sports beginning?
Yeah, but when you only have one game as an athletic director, that's a pretty nice gig.
Okay.
You know, so this is kind of the end of the year. These are always bonus games. I like these. You know, when you get in the playoffs and football Friday night, that was always, you know, when everything else is done. These are always kind of the most rewarding, you know, and fun games.
Yeah, I haven't really been able to see. We got a good crowd out tonight, or
it's well, if you look across there, Upper Moreland did not draw very well. But
no, it's a long trip.
Our guy, yeah, it is a long trip. But no, we have a nice crowd down there. So the weather is, you know, starting to turn crisp, and it's truly football weather now.
Now, I asked you if you went to school here. You said how long you've been here. When did you first set foot on this campus?
Well,
do you remember?
My wife and I were talking about this the other day. So our district has been in existence for 8 decades.
Okay.
So we're in the 58 was really when Pottsgrove School District was basically started on this campus. I started elementary school in the 60s, 70s, graduated in 80, came back in the 90s, the 2000, 2010, 2020. I've been here in whole or in part for 7 out of the 8 decades.
About 3 more decades to go, you think?
I think this is good. I think this is about good.
We're looking good, man.
Oh, it's great. Great to be here. You have a special guest, too. Our superintendent's here, too.
Oh, he's over there, yes. We wanted you to come here to keep the seat warm.
That's good. Well, while Bernie went to the bathroom.
We didn't even really want to talk to you, but he was late. So I'm only kidding.
That's good. That's good.
Just kidding. All right. Gary, always a pleasure.
Good seeing you.
Thank you for taking all my guff. I appreciate it.
No, thank you.
And be
it's
safe.
Always been great. It's always been great hearing, like, you know, your comments. Like,
good. You're the one person that thinks so. See you, man. Take care.
Yeah, thanks.
Nice job.
Yep. I didn't say anything.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
Back here with the superintendent for the school, Dr. David Finnerty. We talked with you a couple weeks ago when it was a little warmer, and we got an update on what's going on. I haven't had a chance to brief you, but what's going on here now with the district?
Well, first, it's fantastic to see you. It is definitely a little cooler than last time we talked, but the scoreboard is just as good, if I remember.
Yes.
So we're very happy about that. We got a couple of things that we're really excited about. This past election day, we actually put surveys out in the election, in the polling places. We're very interested in getting feedback not only from our parents and our students and our teachers, but also the community. So we put a survey out to community members. We're looking at reaching out to some churches, community centers, and seeing if we can put some surveys there and get some more feedback from our community members that don't necessarily have students in the district, but we value what's on their mind. We want to make sure that we're doing good things.
You know, that's a good idea. I never even thought of doing that. And even if somebody doesn't have an idea, at least they appreciate that somebody wants to know what they think.
Well, just because you don't have kids in the school doesn't mean you're not important in this community. And we want them to know that they're important to us, and we want to be important to them.
As far as the calendar-wise, you got Thanksgiving coming up, then Christmas, and then it's starting the new year. And
yeah, well, we have it. So we got football tonight. The other kind of unsung heroes here are our band. Our band is actually going to states to participate next weekend, and they're having a send-off event here. On Saturday the 13th at 2 o'clock, our band is going to be putting on their performance, the same performance they're going to do down in Hershey. So it's a good time if community members, if you're here, everybody's invited. Come on out and show your support and catch a great show.
Yeah, so I love seeing kids participate, and if they're not participating, I also love to see them come out and support their friends. And it seems like you get a lot of that here.
It's fantastic. I hope to see a lot of kids out to kind of support their friends and their classmates in the band.
Well, Dr. Finnerty, I got to say, I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I think the kids feed off that as well. Keep it up.
Well, thank you. It's great to be here.
All right. Thank you so much. Good seeing you again.
You as well.
Nice job, man.
An orthopedic institute is more than a name. It's a unique care model based on quality and compassion. Decades devoted to research and clinical trials, the development of new surgical techniques, and physicians who outperform the field. What you get from our institute is more options and more answers. For your orthopedic care, think Rothman first.
New office and 7-day urgent care now open in Limerick.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Hey, we're back here. Bernie, good to have you back. It's always good having a guest. Love Gary. I love Dr. Finnerty, too. What a good man.
Yeah, great guy. It's great to see him without a mask on, get to know the new superintendent, gives off a lot of positive energy. You know, Gary Dorenzo, Bill Ziegler, you know, Steve Ansbach. This school district is just so conducive to positive energy. They make us feel so welcome. They feed us, and the cheerleaders, the band, their band about to defend their state championship in a couple weeks. So really positive stuff.
I've said it before, my daughter went here, and I just love the feeling among the community. Everybody's so nice, man, and they all get along.
Yeah, they've made us a part of the community, and even the sponsors that put this on the station, whether we're streaming or on Comcast cable, it's been a real pleasure to get involved, to see, you know, the businesses that are supporting these young student athletes, to get them on Comcast cable over a large part of southeastern Pennsylvania, and any business out there that is interested in supporting the local student athlete. I'm Bernie Gallagher. I'm on Facebook. You can message me. I will bring the coffee and donuts. I'll sit down and talk to you about a business plan to make your business a household name. We're currently running a package now of 500 commercials in 90 days. This commercial's shown 4 times during a game. Games are shown 4 times a day. This is a wide area. The cost per commercial now is less than $1, and we'll make the 30-second spot for you, and it's just so user-friendly, and you'll get prime time. You'll get into the living rooms of your potential customers. You really have to ask yourself, how many customers, new customers, do I need to pay off the package? Probably only 1 or 2. So it's guaranteed to increase your business. Gus Tellis does a wonderful job. And just as importantly, for you to get new customers is to promote these student athletes. We cover every sport now. You can't name a sport we don't cover. We're really excited about upcoming wrestling and basketball, swimming and diving. You know, whether it's track and field, lacrosse, field hockey, cross country, golf, baseball. It's been 20 years now together. You and I have been working together. Really enjoy it. And Gus has really expanded the business. So just a really terrific amount of positive energy.
I want to thank you for doing that so I could eat, and I want to thank you people who are watching for putting up with me eating. So.
And speaking of our sponsors, U.S. Piping, our pregame sponsor, has sent us some trivia questions, and they want to tax the brain of Al Ganoza. So some of these questions are geared to you, Al.
Okay.
And they're very interesting. So my very first question is, each school in our conference has at least one team state title. So I'm going to go to your alma mater, Owen J. Roberts. What sport did Owen J. Roberts win the state championship in?
And it has to be a team, right?
It's a team sport.
I'm going to say girls soccer.
Correct answer. About 17, 18 years ago, the Lady Wildcats were #1 in the state. All right. There is also some state titles in baseball. Can you name, besides Boyertown, name another local baseball team that won a state title?
PJP.
Correct answer.
That was like 6, 7 years ago.
That is correct. Pope John Paul and Phoenixville also have champions. Football. Football been played around here for a long time, some 70 years. The state championship tournament started in the late 80s.
Yes.
There's only one state champion from all the teams in our area. Can you name that team?
In football?
Yep.
Ooh. I was going to say Lansdale Catholic, but they lost that year. Lansdale Catholic.
Is that your final answer?
Lansdale Catholic.
Correct answer. R.C. Lagamarcino and
that
Lansdale Catholic, about 17, 18 years ago, were champions under our legendary, beloved coach, Jim Algio Sr. Here's another one. The all-time leading rusher in the state of Pennsylvania is Rochelle Shell, and he had 9,078 yards, but an area running back came within a few yards of him, finishing #3 all-time with 8,595 yards. He was averaging 300 yards a game. Can you name him?
Ryan Brumfield.
You are on a roll here, man. We got to make the questions more difficult.
We were lucky enough to cover his games.
Oh, it was unbelievable.
Yep.
Okay, and then he played, of course, at Eastern Michigan. Got to play in the Big House against Michigan. The all-time single-game rushing record is 397 yards in our area. It was a Pac-10 game. Can you name the player who ran for 397 in one game?
Brent Wiley.
Grant Wiley from Perk Valley is the correct answer. He would go on to become an All-American at West Virginia and play for the Minnesota Vikings.
That's right.
Another question. The most wins all time in Pennsylvania high school football history is Mount Carmel with 813 wins. One of our teams is not that far behind them. What team in our conference has an all-time win total of 637 wins?
It's got to be an old school.
No hints. 5 seconds to take a guess.
Pottstown.
Incorrect answer. Norristown.
Get out of here.
Had 637 wins. They, of course, are no, I believe they did win one or two games. But Norristown, that really surprised me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured it had to be one of those old schools that have been around for a while.
Yeah, their track and field history and basketball and football has just been unbelievable.
All right, we're going to take a break. Thank you for that.
That was fun. That was fun. Thanks to
mental
US Pipe.
stimulation. We'll be back.
O'Donnell, Weiss, and Matei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Anyone entering a nursing home really should consult with an elder law attorney to see whether Medicaid is the appropriate option for them. It's really important to make sure that you have someone that's familiar with those rules, that works with those rules on a daily basis, that can guide you through the process. I specialize in elder law because I enjoy the clients that I work with, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law.
Your life, your business, your law firm.
This is the Mustang mentality. Grow. Learn. Succeed.
I am a Montco Mustang.
So, car stories on PCTV. I've been doing it for many years. It's a good advertising tool for the business. Plus, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy sharing the shop and the different things that you should know about your car with people. If you need a place to highlight your business, call Gus at PCTV and check it out. It's a good way to inform people about your business. You'll get new customers from it, and you can share your knowledge of your particular trade.
There once was a haunted house. People said they had heard voices, but no one dared to go inside.
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the fire pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. admoyer.com.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
An orthopedic institute is more than a name. It's a unique care model based on quality and compassion. Decades devoted to research and clinical trials, the development of new surgical techniques, and physicians who outperform the field. What you get from our institute is more options and more answers. For your orthopedic care, think Rothman first.
New office and 7-day urgent care now open in Limerick.
Welcome back, everybody. Getting a little chillier here. So far, we only have one team on the field. Upper Moreland out there. Oh, here they come.
They're inside there, and the Pennypacker installed those heaters in the home locker room.
Well, I'll tell you, I give credit. The bathrooms here are heated. They felt good to go in there. I normally don't look forward to going into a public restroom, but here I do. Gotta say.
Well, this Upper Moreland team has a reputation now for being a second-half team, and their fans are talking about it, bragging about it at halftime. So we're going to find out. 24-0. A lot of football left to be played. We have a score coming in from the other semifinal. They are tied at 0-0. A very good Bishop Shanahan team versus 4-seed Chichester, who has only 5 wins. They're tied on the road at Shanahan. Bishop Shanahan, a high school located in the Downingtown area.
Yep.
And Shanahan's only 3 losses. Downingtown East, Downingtown West, and Coatesville. 3 of the top 6A teams in the state. So whoever wins this game tonight is going to have a monumental task. That's a real surprise, though, that first half score coming in.
Yeah. Maybe the cold is slowing them down.
A lot of road warriors in our league. On the road, Owen J on the road, Springford on the road, Upper Marion on the road, Phoenixville on the road, Perk Valley and Pottsgrove get a home game. Got some Saturday afternoon football. We've got the Lawrenceville and the Hill. Saturday at 2. Perk School is having a great season, by the way. 6-1. They have a home game tomorrow at 1 against Mercersburg. So it's a great time of the year, man.
I think none of our local teams will have a home game next week, will they?
No. Pottsgrove, if they win this game tonight, this will be the last home game for the seniors. They thought it was their last home game against Upper Perk. But somebody forgot to tell them, oh, you're not supposed to beat Springford, by the way.
Yeah.
And they did. But this one for sure is their last home game for the seniors. And what a great group it's been, battling all through that COVID.
Yeah.
And, lifting weights in someone's garage, wearing the mask, finally getting vaccinated. 6 seniors on the team and only playing 3, 4, 5, 6 games last year.
Yeah.
No divisional championship last year. Pottsgrove was the divisional champion, a three-peat in 16, 17, 18, 19. No, 16, 17, 18, Pope John Paul in 19. No divisional champion because of COVID in 20. And, of course, Pope John Paul, the Frontier Division champion in 2021.
Well, we should be starting here shortly.
I want to thank Doug Crawford and Gus Tellis, our managing director, and these guys just doing a tremendous job bringing you this game tonight. Very thankful for that. Games are shown 7 days in a row, 3-4 times a day. Also streamed online. I was watching last week's game on my laptop and on my phone.
And this week's it's in high def, so we'll look even better or worse, depending on how you look at it.
You can see all the age lines on my face.
I can't remember who gets the ball first here. I think Pottsgrove. No, Pottsgrove has to kick off.
Yep, looks like we'll get to see that strong leg of Mr. Shivak. By the way, you scored very high in the trivia contest. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Man, I have to put you on Jeopardy.
Thank you for some of those questions. They were very O&J friendly.
It's funny. I did trivia every day in my classroom as a teacher, and the kids love that kind of stuff.
Yep.
I do it when I'm on the road with my wife. We do trivia. It's just mental stimulation. Use it or lose it.
That's it.
Use that brain as you get older. Not that you're getting old.
No. No, but you got to keep sharp, and otherwise you're right. It's like a muscle.
I have some friends trying to encourage me to try out for Jeopardy. I'm thinking about it.
You should,
I think I would do okay. because I was blessed to teach every subject. So history, science, whatever you want, I'm there.
I would watch. Did we get a whistle on the kickoff?
There's a penalty flag. Looks like it's going to be offsides. Pottsgrove. That's another one that'll just get my goat. I coach special teams at Pottstown. Never had that happen, and you know why? Because I was a son of a gun in practice.
Yes.
If you were offsides on a kickoff, your nose was going to be about 2 inches from my nose.
Well, you got to keep an eye on where the kicker is, right?
I mean, how hard is it to not go offsides on a kickoff? Give me a break. But that's all coaching. Repetition and strict attitude and practice every day.
All right, let's do this again.
See if he can hit one of his boomers.
Pooches it toward the sidelines, and it will finally be fielded. Ooh. Nice return on the play. Number 42 in the hit for Pottsgrove. Who is that? That's Landon Shivak. That's the kicker. It's like, I know that number.
Gotta love it when the kicker makes the tackle.
And that was a good hit.
And I love the directional kick. I don't like the fact that he kicked it to Jackson's side. That's your 100-meter guy. Do the same thing on the opposite side of the field.
So first drive of the second half. Jackson will take the jet sweep. Pottsgrove is out there. And he does good to get maybe a yard or two. Neeson, one of the guys getting up off the pile.
They just fly to the ball. It's just ridiculous. I mean, you do a drill in practice called the pursuit drill, where you run a scout offense, you run left, you run right, and all 11 members of the defense must come over and touch the ball carrier. It has really translated from this outstanding coaching staff. This defense plays with attitude.
Oh, the ball is on the ground. I think Pottsgrove may have it. Pottsgrove has it. Wow, we've seen the ball on the ground a lot tonight.
Well,
that was an unforced error, wasn't it?
Absolutely. Turnovers are not conducive to overcoming a 24-point deficit in the second half. I know it's cold. The ball gets a little harder and a little more difficult to handle in the cold weather, but it's dry. The field's in great shape. Upper Moreland shoots themselves in the foot.
Pottsgrove inside the 40-yard line to start out. Little play action. Oh, he's got Caffrey out there with position, but the pass just a bit too high. Good coverage. And it's incomplete. Coverage on the play by Broderick. Stephen Broderick has been very busy. He's shaken up a little bit. He's going to come off.
Another new wrinkle in their offense, putting Bryce Caffrey out wide, running him on a deep post pattern. I like it. Sometimes in your coaches' meeting, the simplest things, you just, an assistant coach will raise his hand and say, listen, this kid's a player, man. Can we, at least once or twice a game, split him out wide, send him deep on a post, see what happens?
This time they got Scarnato out wide near side. That'll be a jet sweep to Brunson. Brunson turns the corner, taken down by Dunleavy as he gets inside the 30 to about the 27. That coach over there has a loud voice. I can hear him clear as day up here. So a manageable third down at about 4. Neeson In the fullback slot, Brunson tailback. Play action. Cisco throws back against his body. A ball is knocked away and incomplete. Looked like he wanted Neeson.
That play action pass, a staple in Pottsgrove football. Why? Because they run the ball so well through the years. Mix that in with that midline veer. Now we're seeing the evolution of Coach Hawthorne's offense, a little more variety, some jet sweeps, some shovel, some flood passes to the fullback.
Oh, they're going to go for it. Why not? It's in that spot in the field. We're too far for a field goal, too short for a punt. Then you're up by 24.
Yeah, it'd be a 46-yard field goal. In cold weather, I don't think so.
Throws across the field. It's just a little bit too short, and Upper Moreland turns away Pottsgrove. Wow, on 4 down, just 4 plays. All right, we're going to take a break. 10:04 left to play third period, 24-0.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
Welcome back, everyone. First down carry for Upper Moreland is stopped by Jubilee Scott. That'd be Corey. First time we've called his name, but he's clogged up the middle very well tonight. Oh my, look at that play. Colson Gale is having his own highlight reel tonight.
And he's playing, I mean, I would say he's 80%. That's optimistic. I watched him a little bit running. He's got a little bit of a limp because that ankle is so badly sprained. There was a thought that he was 50-50 whether he would play tonight.
Wow. Well, he has come to play. He's had some huge stops on one-on-one plays. As Jackson around the far side, flag comes way back. Jackson showing some of that speed. Knocked down by, say, Trenton Allen or Scarnato.
Yeah, great job by Scarnato. Jackson seems to be moving at a different speed than everyone else. He was flying there, but the penalty will bring it back.
And that was way behind the play.
Pottsgrove defense, as I stated in the first half, ranked number 4 in the area, allowing only 16 points per game. The number 1 defense in the area this year, the team that Pottsgrove defeated 1 week ago, Springford, allowing only 10 points per game.
We got a conference here, Bernie.
They're asking what time the game's going to be on PCTV.
At this rate, maybe Tuesday. What's the, I don't, if it's that complicated, pick the flag up.
Well, while we're waiting, on this day in football time, are you ready?
Yes.
On this day in football, in 1967, sponsored by Jason Mathias, your State Farm agent in Royersford, the Saints, New Orleans Saints, got their very first victory. Let's do trivia over what team?
Ooh.
I'll give you the venue, and it's where I actually played one game against University of Penn, Franklin Field.
Oh, my God, the Eagles.
The Eagles!
Oh, wow. What a claim to fame.
You know what? I talk about being blessed. When he took the field there in Franklin Field, I just looked around and I just remembered, they won the NFL title here. And I looked up in the stands. You have no idea, for an Eagle fan to get to play a game there,
That's a great
That was
video.
a lot of fun.
You're right up against the action too, man. You're right there.
On that hot, it was early September. It was like 98 degrees. The old school AstroTurf. It was, you could fry an egg on that field, and it was like playing on blacktop.
Yep. And they've come a long way with turf. Third down and a long way to go. That's the backup in there, and he is taken down. Riley Delp hunted him down and finished him off.
And Gale in to help as well. You know, and they've made that change at the quarterback position. Colin Hogan, more of your prototypical type QB, but they keep Byron Hopkins, their regular quarterback, on the field because he's such a tremendous athlete.
Neither team has looked very sharp on offense in this half, Bernie. Ooh, it's partially blocked. Pottsgrove in a hurry to down it, but
yeah, ill-advised by Pottsgrove. You got to know the rules. Just get away.
Right.
Bryce Caffrey has had a couple plays tonight where he got in dangerous proximity to the ball. Neeson as well on that play. That's that. He'll be talked about that at the film meeting. Like, get out the way. We'll take the ball on the 20. We don't need to recover it.
All right, so Pottsgrove again with good field position, looking to add to their 24-0 lead. Cisco will give it to Scarnato, and Scarnato is planted immediately. That's good defensive play there by number 4, Hassan Johnson.
You saw Scarnato scamper the distance for the house call in the first half. They try to get him on the jet sweep, but Upper Moreland has made some halftime adjustments on that defense, and they're going to need it here. Red zone defense, man. This is, you want to have any chance of coming back in this game. It's a 3-score game if you go count 3 touchdowns and 3 two-point conversions.
It's just Neeson in the backfield with Cisco. Cisco's going to keep it himself. Taken down after a short gain by Joseph Hardy, one of the defensive linemen wearing number 64. So that brings up third down 10.
Yeah, right now it would be a 35-yard field goal, which Shivak is more than capable of. But you might have some 4-down territory going on here as well with the cold air. See what you get here on third down. That Golden Bear defense is playing better. By the way, you know what a Golden Bear is?
No.
It is a cousin, so to speak, of a Kodiak or a grizzly bear.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was like a folklore type thing.
Kind of semi-folklore.
Ooh, look at this. Nissan wide open on a swing pass out of the backfield. Nobody even near him.
Yeah.
Bertie, that was... The closest one to him was the guy working the security gate.
That's your hot read or by design, as I indicated in the first half. That's one of my all-time favorite plays. I was lucky enough to play on an undefeated team in high school, and one of our best plays was to throw a pass to the fullback. It's just unaccounted for.
Well, he definitely was there. And the kick is good. Pottsgrove on top, 31-0. We'll be back after this.
This is the Mustang mentality. Grow. Learn. Succeed.
We are back at Coach Petty Packer Field. 6 minutes left to play third period. Pottsgrove gets on the board first touchdown of the second half.
Well, we'll see what this Upper Moreland character test here. You know, their offense has generated 3,000 yards this year, 2,000 on the ground, 1,000 in the air. But with the new quarterback here, they're going to have to get some type of aerial game going to try a furious comeback. He did exactly as I asked. Look at that.
Broderick escapes an ankle tackle. Taken down by number 44 there, who is Jake Palladino.
Another guy that's in on a lot of tackles, number 81, Landon Nowitzki.
Yeah.
He's having a great year. He doesn't get enough credit, really, for the job he does on this team.
Nowitzki slowed him down, got him around the ankle and slowed him down. So first down and 10 at the 35-yard line. A lot of room on the side. Jackson gets a block, and this could be it. There goes Jackson down the sideline. That's going to be a touchdown. Wow, that was a quick hit. Bernie, there was nobody in this side of the field for Pottsgrove.
Well, we've seen him in burst. But Cameron Jackson, number 28 in a white shirt, now goes well over 1,000 yards for the season. He averages 8 yards per carry. That is his 18th touchdown. He's a 100-meter champion on that track and field team. So now you got to go for 2.
Yeah.
You got to get as many points as you can gobble up here when you're this far behind. So this is one of your best 2-point plays right here. These 2-point plays can often make a difference by the end of the game.
2 wide receivers out to either side. They got Hogan in there at quarterback. Hogan chucks it right across the middle. It looked like it was deflected right at the line of scrimmage. All right, so Pottsgrove keeps it a 3-score game by doing that. That's good. 31-6, we'll be back.
So, car stories on PCTV. I've been doing it for many years. It's a good advertising tool for the business. Plus, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy sharing the shop and the different things that you should know about your car with people. If you need a place to highlight your business, call Gus at PCTV and check it out. It's a good way to inform people about your business. You'll get new customers from it, and you can share your knowledge of your particular trade. So
good news is you scored. Bad news is you got to kick off the Pottsgrove, and maybe they'll take your advice.
They seem to. In the first half, they did the pooch. It was a little short down to the 40-yard line. But, you know, it's even, you got to be ready for an onside kick here, too.
True.
5:40 left in the third quarter. Those guys up front have got to be well coached to be ready. It's not quite time to put the hands team in. But if they don't onside kick, they're probably going to pooch. Don't kick it deep to Caffrey. Don't kick it deep to Brunson.
Onside kick. Trying to get the number on that. Whoever it was handled it very nicely.
23.
Oh, yeah. Trey Cook.
Good job, man.
That's fundamental, man.
Man, nice play. A sophomore making a money special teams play.
Yep. Didn't try to be too cute with it. He gets the congratulations from the coaches.
Now you got a short field, man. 54 yards. Get that, you know, ground and pound meat hog O-line. 330-pound left tackle, 250-pound right tackle. Just give the ball to Neeson.
Yeah, last drive they just were throwing it.
Burn some clock.
Neeson gets it there. Neeson carries tacklers for a yard extra, so we get about 3 on the carry.
Tailback U has become more diversified under Coach Hawthorne. You see more, the jet sweeps, get those athletes, the wide receivers involved. But, man, you just can't. Synonymous with Pottsgrove is tailback U. You think of the names: Thaxton, Carter, Polamalu, Bearfield, Faison, Steinmetz. The list goes on and on. There's got to be at least 15 of them.
And he just bowls over the tackler. It was a good tackle, but he paid. That was number 22, Matthew Tiernan.
Talking to Coach Hawthorne, and he's going. He liked my idea because of all the success with 18 football championships at one high school. We're going to start a record book. He knows I'm a statistic freak, and so I was making some inquiries this week, and he said that's on his agenda now. We're going to put together a Pottsgrove all-time record book.
That's a good idea. It'd be nice if every school had one of those.
I did it at Pottstown. The kids loved it.
Here comes Brunson. Brunson cuts back. Brunson breaks an arm tackle and will be about a yard shy of his first down, which I think they'll go. Don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, you have confidence, and you got a fullback who's got a low center of gravity. I don't want to take a chance at a blocked punt, and it looks like it's a full yard. It's a full 36 inches that you need here. I'm just going to give the ball to Neeson. If they don't make it, oh well. Yeah. My defense has to defend 55 yards. I'll live with that.
Oh, they're going to go out of the shotgun.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Now he comes up under center. And will sneak it. Did they get the surge? Looks like they do. Looks like they're going to give him credit for it. Not by much, but it looked like they made enough. And I'll tell you, they don't like to measure these days. At all.
He got it. From here you can see he got it.
Yeah, that's what I think. Uh-oh, they're going to measure Bernie.
I'm surprised, unless the guy on the sideline's not got that chain pulled out all the way. But I guess if you're not 100% sure, you should measure. What a great call by Coach Hawthorne. He fooled us.
Yeah.
I said, I don't like the shotgun. What's he do? Line up and do the rugby surge with your athletic quarterback.
He heard you complain. That's a first down. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Never in doubt.
With the booming support of stadium voice Tom Bailey.
Tom Bailey. Never has a down day, man. He loves it here doing football.
He's looking at eventual retirement. He wants to go golfing with me. I think we could work that out.
He can still do the games, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
As a teacher.
I mean, yeah.
Let's play a little $10 Nassau. I'll take your money.
I wouldn't trust you, Bern. Old Brunson skipping through tackles. They're nipping at his ankles, and it looks like he has another first down.
Yeah, this kid's exciting. He got off to a red hot. Oh, more penalties.
Uh-oh.
Somebody losing their temper in the middle in a white shirt. Looks like it may be the same guy from the first half. Number 2 in white.
Did they keep a record of that or not?
You get 2 of them, you're done next week. There may not be a next week, but it looks like Alexa, the star wide receiver, number 2, losing his cool. College scouts that are in the stands or watch these types of games on Huddle, they're going to write that down. And you're a senior, you're looking at a college scholarship, you're an outstanding player, and they see that, they're going to make a little asterisk. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Oh, was it offsetting?
Yeah, it's offsetting.
Okay. I didn't see the maroon jersey that was involved. It looked like a wide receiver.
Maybe a verbal exchange.
No excuse. Man, my high school coach, you were deathly afraid of something like that. I cannot imagine getting a penalty like that for the coaches I played for. Unthinkable.
That was a first down carry by Brunson before the exchange in personal fouls. Another swing pass. That's how they scored. And a nice grab there by Neeson.
Jeez.
And Neeson not going down without a battle.
Wow. Takes a licking but keeps on ticking. So they see something there. Take what they give you. They were getting those little hot reads. That outside linebacker on that Golden Bear defense is not playing alignment and assignment football. I was getting back to Brunson, though. You know, last week against the big win against Springford, 2 carries for -1 yard. And I thought, did he get banged up? Or, you know, because he had such a red-hot start to the year.
Yeah.
This kid only a junior. I really like his upside.
Breaks a tackle there in the backfield. Too many waves of white coming through, and he's stopped right about the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he doesn't come off the field. Class 4A, which is a smaller, kind of a medium-sized high school classification. Pottsgrove, for example, 6 guys going both ways.
Yeah.
There's a timeout on the field.
2:37 left to play, third period. Pottsgrove cruising in opening round District 1 4A play.
This is the Mustang mentality. Grow. Learn. Succeed.
Welcome back, everybody. That's Bernie Gallagher in the red. I'm Al Canosa. My nose is red. Boy, it's cold.
My buddy. 20 years now. Can you believe it?
I know. Wow.
You didn't get rid of me yet.
No, I thought it would be the other way around.
Well, I watch you during the week on your Pennsylvania Catholic Conference blogs. You're doing a good job.
Thank you, and thank you for your comments and the thumbs up. I appreciate that.
All about the young people. I like that.
Yeah, thank you. Cisco wants to chuck it again. Man, that was hanging out there a while. He got Kaufman. Is that Kaufman's first catch of the game?
Yes, that is Kaufman, yep. Well, as I said in the opening, they have a common opponent. You do the analytics. Upper Moreland defeated Phoenixville 21-19. Pottsgrove defeated Phoenixville 31-0. Right now, the common opponent analytics looking pretty accurate.
Yeah. Third down, about 10.5. I'm kind of surprised Pottsgrove's been throwing as much as they have in this half.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised, too. We haven't seen Shane Caffrey get too many touches in this half either.
Nice pass. Wide open receiver, but just a bit too far. He wanted Bryce Caffrey, who had a step or two on the defender.
You know, it could be that higher order thinking, that critical thinking. Coach Hawthorne knows, should they just play Pottsgrove football, they're probably going to win tonight. Chance to work on your passing game a little bit, because next week you are going to play a much better team in Bishop Shanahan. Shanahan's only 3 losses again. Downingtown West, Downingtown East, and Coatesville, 3 of the top 6A teams in the state. Oh, here we go. Look at this.
A 39-yard field goal. Ooh, that's got some foot to it, but I think it's a little off. No, it's not off. It's good.
Wow, Shivak.
Wow.
Woohoo, baby. That's exciting.
2 field goals on the night for Shivak and a tackle.
Oh, my goodness. And last week he ran the ball on a not-by-design fake and got a 33-yard gain. Shivak goes down in the record books as having the highest all-time yards per carry, 33 yards. Oh, my goodness.
So, car stories on PCTV. I've been doing it for many years. It's a good advertising tool for the business. Plus, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy sharing the shop and the different things that you should know about your car with people. If you need a place to highlight your business, call Gus at PCTV and check it out. It's a good way to inform people about your business. You'll get new customers from it, and you can share your knowledge of your particular trade.
Shivak after blasting that 39-yarder. Looks like it's going to be returned. Boy, Broderick's been busy tonight, that number 5. He is a feisty one, too. Oh, he just gets buried. Oh, my. 4 guys decide to jump on top of him, including number 10, Demetrius Carter.
Oh, man. There's a Pottsgrove football named Carter. Of course, Brent Carter, about close to 20 years ago, went on a full scholarship to play at Penn State, and is now in the Pottsgrove Hall of Fame, as covered by the PCTV network. But a feisty play by Demetrius Carter.
Yes.
There's a Thaxton on the roster, too.
Wow, that's got to be some relation, right, to Jermaine?
Man, Jermaine Thaxton, what a player that kid was. Over 20 years ago for Pottsgrove, played at West Virginia, started at West Virginia.
Hogan with a nice ball downfield, but it's picked off. Trenton Allen on the return, has some blockers. Trenton Allen knocked out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. And that looks like a late flag. Man, I think it's getting chippy.
Well, we mentioned earlier Trenton Allen. He's so far hands-down winner of the play of the year for his rugby play interception a couple weeks ago. You know, he just got those ball skills. He's deeper than the deepest. The offensive wide receiver didn't help his quarterback at all by playing defense. He just took a seat on his backside and watched Allen make the interception. But there's another kid that, you know, he'll be back for another year. So you got a lockdown cover corner in Allen. Maybe with the graduation of some of these other skill guys, they'll be playing some offense next year as well.
Bernie, I didn't catch the signal. It was on Pottsgrove. I don't know if it was during the play or after the play. I couldn't tell. First down at the 35-yard line. Man, this is like air Pottsgrove. Cisco getting chased. Flag is down. Ball's down. Ball's recovered by Upper Moreland. Good pursuit by Matthew Tiernan, wearing number 22 for Upper Moreland. He's been very active.
Probably against Pottsgrove in the area
You would think.
of offensive holding, so it looks like it's going to be a turnover. So you got to be a little more careful with that ball. But I like what Coach Hawthorne's doing. He realizes you are not going to slam it down the throat of Bishop Shanahan next week. More than likely you're going to win this game and play against them. They're going to have a passing game to have any chance of winning a district title. That would be championship number 19 for the Pottsgrove Falcons. How many football programs do you know have 18 football championships? Wow. That's crazy.
That's the second time.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, it's the second time we've had exchange of turnovers on successive plays. Pottsgrove there for Jackson. Was busted up originally by number 70, Eli Zayas.
One of the amazing things about Pottsgrove's big upset 1 week ago, Springford had 0 turnovers, minimal penalties, and still lost the game. Pottsgrove had 4 turnovers and pulled off the upset.
Wow.
That doesn't, you can throw analytics out the window with that.
Corey Jubilee Scott destroyed that play and took Jackson down to the backfield.
Yeah, if you had told me before that game, I mean, Springford was a 3 to 4 touchdown favorite in that game. If you'd have told me that Pottsgrove's going to turn the ball over 4 times, Springford's going to have 0 turnovers, who's going to win the game? I'd bet the house.
That's one of the biggest non-championship clinching wins Pottsgrove has had.
Yeah, that was, and then of course that win, in conjunction with a lot of other things, is what eliminated Pope John Paul from the playoffs.
Upper Moreland does not seem to be in any great hurry. All of a sudden, we have a lot of penalties, Bernie.
I got nowhere to be.
I do.
I got a little more hot coffee if you want some.
Thank you. Offside against the Grove. Must have lined up offside. I didn't see anybody jump. I don't know if he lined up that way.
Maybe somebody face mask hanging in that neutral zone.
Might be the final play of the quarter. Nope. Hogan in trouble. Hogan fires it in traffic. It is caught, though. Oh, it's still gone. Is number 14, Sean Herbert. And that will do it for the third quarter on that big gainer. And we don't have any flags on that play. All right, we'll be back. Pottsgrove in command by 28.
There once was a haunted house. People said they had heard voices, but no one dared to go inside.
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the fire pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. admoyer.com.
All right, getting ready to start the fourth quarter play. Game's been dominated by Pottsgrove. Although that was a big play for Upper Moreland on the connection from their backup quarterback, Colin Hogan, who's also a senior. And I haven't seen, I would assume number one, their starting quarterback, Hopkins, is still in there. That's just a wideout spot, maybe? Yep, he's in a wideout spot.
Yeah, they'll put him in the slot or keep him wide. And, you know, it's surprising that number two, their top wide receiver, Alexa, has been a non-factor.
There's Broderick. Broderick is taken down by Trenton Allen and will be close to a first down. Second down at about a yard to go. Bernie, I have not seen number two, Alexa, back in there, so I don't know if that was his second.
He's right there in the huddle.
Oh, he is? Okay.
He was split right on the last play.
Okay. Pottsgrove bringing pressure. They pick it up, though. Downfield, it is just a bit too far. That's your man Hopkins, the starting quarterback on a flag pattern.
This score, should it hold, will open some eyes. You know, this is a team in white that made it to the state quarterfinal 1 year ago, lost to Oil City. So, you know, this team was 7-1, and they were ranked in the state almost all year. And then they lost their last two games to two pretty good football teams. And thus far tonight, they've run into a freight train in Pottsgrove.
Oil City, man, that's way out there. It's almost eerie. We got another flag. Oh, no, come on. That's an automatic first down.
Big game in the PSEC tomorrow. Gus Tellis' alma mater, Kutztown U, ranked in the country, playing against my alma mater, Westchester.
Wow.
Also ranked, Westchester has a chance to play spoiler against the one-loss Bears. Also the Golden Bears.
Jackson pulled down from behind by Neeson, and Allen was out there just in case Neeson missed, which he usually does not. And, oh, my, we got another flag. Oh. I hate to sound like a grumpy old man, but
but you are a grumpy old man.
I was grumpy when I was young too. So
a lot of cool things on this Pottsgrove football website. I didn't realize Pottsgrove's football website has 82,000 visitors.
Really?
Yeah, man, that's amazing. They do a great job. The parental support is unmatched. Just so much positive energy.
All right, 1st down and 20. Here's Jackson. Yeah, that's Jackson. It doesn't matter where you go, Neeson will track you down and hit you.
I've seen almost every team this year. If Neeson is not first team middle linebacker, I will be shocked when the all-league team comes out.
Maybe Defensive Player of the Year, possibly?
Yeah, he's a candidate. You know, you got to look at the top-tier teams of Springford and Perk Valley, Owen J, Haverlack, guys like that,
yeah.
You know, but he's definitely one of the top 5 players overall in the league.
Has a man deep. It is incomplete. What? That was Alexa being covered by
Allen.
Trenton Allen does a heck of a job.
He's just a pure cover corner. Coach Bill Bradford, the D coordinator, going to put you on an island, lock up. You know, even when you play zone, it's man. You know, you hear the term in basketball, matchup zone. What does that mean? That means the guy comes in your area, you lock on to him.
And he's only a junior. Hogan will keep it. Brunson took him down, but did he grab a face mask?
I don't know. I certainly hope they're not going to call some type of spearing or something because, you know, you get called for spearing or targeting, you won't play next week. It was kind of incidental. Face mask. Thank God. Yeah, I really think unless you have instant replay, you can't call targeting.
I agree.
You know,
110%.
Such an injustice at the high school level to rely on the human eye and not go back and look. And you're talking about a young man's something he's worked for his whole life to play in a playoff game. He's a 12th grade, 18-year-old guy, and you're going to call targeting? You better be 110% sure.
I agree totally. So 3rd down and about 4. Pass going to end zone. Man is out there, but so is the defender. Once again, that's 2-on-2. Trenton Allen against Alexa.
Keep going back to the well. I'm not feeling that, you know.
Trent saying, keep coming, I'll be there.
Yeah, he's like, go bring it.
I'll be there.
You know, as good as Bryce Caffrey is on the other side, he's a sophomore. He's not that tall, and they've got a big 6'2", 6'3" guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw a 50-50 ball up against him. There's a timeout, injured player on the field.
All right, we're going to take a break. It is 34-6, Pottsgrove.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotnt.com.
Well, the injured player, we could not see the numbers for Upper Moreland. He did get, now he's up on his feet. Oh, that's Cameron Jackson.
Yeah, their star 100-meter guy.
Oh, and he's limping.
He is hobbling, man.
In fact, he cannot make it off on his own. He's got to carry by teammates. I hate to see that.
The track coach is having heart palpitations.
Cameron will be praying for you. Hope you're all right, man.
While we have a minute, shout out to the Pottsgrove assistant coaches, Josh Ford, Bill Bradford, Cody Robbins, Mitch Bradford, Devin Fink, Mike Wilkie, and Brent Herring, a.k.a.
The Hammer. I think this is 4th down. Pass is tipped. It incomplete, and Pottsgrove will take over. Who was that?
Yeah, interior line. I know number 55's been in on a lot of the plays, Domino. But you look at their starting defense of Macchione, Jubilee Scott, White, Delp, Neeson, Gale, Brunson, Caffrey, Scarnato, Allen, and Caffrey. They played a tremendous game tonight.
That's old school Pottsgrove football there. Oh, another. These guys must be getting paid by the flag. At this point, come on, fellas.
That offensive line for Pottsgrove, right tackle number 50, Mark White, center number 66, Jamie Bean, right guard number 61, Corey Jubilee Scott, left guard number 55, Dom Domino, and left tackle number 76, Nico Marchione.
I like that.
330 pounds. I don't want his grocery bill.
No. Bernie, if I was a referee, I would leave the flag at home.
Nico's only a junior. Yeah, you make a good point.
Oh, absolutely. That'd be... Let the kids play.
Boy, our big boy's going to be back next year.
Yep.
He'll be 350 by then. Get him in the weight room. You know, that's pretty exciting to have a kid that big. If you can get, you know, you're 330 and you do the job in the weight room, jump some rope, run a little bit, there's a lot of colleges going to be interested in having you on campus.
Yep.
I'll take them. If you're, you know, you get in the right offense, like a spread offense at the collegiate level, you get this kid jumping rope and doing some speed plyo drills, some box jumping and medicine ball, that kind of stuff. All you got to do is set in and work out, and you're so big, it's hard to, you're protecting the blind side of the quarterback.
Yeah, footwork, very important. Pottsgrove going to do some running on this drive. We have gone 2 plays without a penalty flag. And I can't remember the last time in this game that happened.
You know, there's been some talk this week about the crossover game in Week 10. I don't know what your thoughts are, Al. A lot of the big schools want no part of it because they lose playoff points. No small school team has won the conference championship since we started the crossover in 2016. What do you think?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good point. I mean, and look how it burned PJP.
Yeah. I like the idea of having divisional champions, and if you want to do your own non-league thing in Week 10, I'm okay with that.
Yep. He's crossing pattern out to Kaufman, and he almost broke it big.
Oh, man.
Touchdown saving tackle by number 85. That's Vince Serino. First down, Pottsgrove.
Kaufman's not happy because that's only a 20-yard gain. That's going to hurt his yards per catch average. He's used to those 30s.
He had to be thinking, man, I'm off to the races with this one.
He'd be up around 32 yards a catch if he would have taken that to the house.
Clock running inside of 7.5 minutes to play. Pottsgrove salting this one away. They have thrown the ball a lot tonight,
yeah,
though.
Cisco, number 6 in the conference. He has a chance to go over 1,000 yards on the season. And he had thrown only 1 interception prior to the divisional championship game.
Jet sweep, Scarnato taken down up over the 31-yard line. Gain of about 3 yards. A couple first downs, and Pottsgrove can jog off the field on this one.
35 points per game with this high-octane O for the Grove. Falcon Nation sitting pretty here with 6.5 minutes remaining in the football game. And then just all the talk I've seen. I'm going to go online and watch some Bishop Shanahan this week, but they're going to have to play this good, maybe a little better, to beat Shanahan and be road warriors. Oh, a sophomore mistake. Older brother Shane's going to be like, yo,
come on.
What are you doing, man? I could never understand that. I
don't either.
I played a lot of football. It never happened to me, and I don't remember my teammates doing it. You know, that's just a complete mental breakdown. You see the ball, so you don't have to go in the cadence.
Maybe he had a cramp.
What?
Maybe he had a cramp.
I had a teammate once did it. He took one step, and he was smart enough to go in motion.
That's a good idea, yep. Cisco's his arm's gonna fall off. Goes across his body, and has no!
Al, he threw that penalty flag from 55 yards away.
Oh, he was over in Stowe when he threw that flag.
You've got some great eyes. Honestly, a football field's about 55 yards wide. The official that threw that flag was 55 yards from the football when he called that penalty. Now he goes right in the middle of the Pottsgrove huddle to what? Explain the call.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Glad you didn't miss that one.
With 5:44 left in a 34-6 game.
Yeah, and he's calling that.
Go figure, man.
Come on, fellas. It's cold. We want to go home.
Al, congratulations in order to Pope John Paul girls volleyball team district champion.
I saw that. Yep. Nice job.
Awesome.
Hey, Steve. Brunson tackled in the backfield. That's number 4. He's had a pretty good game. Hassan Johnson.
Man, Brunson's got to sleep well at night. He doesn't come off the field, plays offense and defense. And, you know, some plays, there's just nothing there. He takes a pounding from week to week, but he just keeps on getting up. Also, congratulations, Upper Perk girls soccer made it to the girls district semifinal. Owen J girls soccer ranked as one of the top in the state. They are in the district championship, and I believe they play tomorrow.
Wow. Third down, about 17. We're going to keep it on the ground. That's Neeson. He's not going to go down.
Sure.
Clock showing 4:30 left to play. We're switching color men. Steve Onsbach, how you doing?
Great. Happy to be here. Thanks again for coming out to Pottsgrove tonight and doing our game.
We enjoyed it. You guys have played very well. I was impressed.
Another opportunity. You know, it's always getting in the postseason is always great, and we're happy to be here, happy to host a game, and obviously put out a good performance and seeing our kids just working every down to be successful.
Heard the students, they were vocal, so they came out even though it's a little cold.
We had a student section tailgate to kind of recognize them, reward them for what they have did for our program this year and the support that they've shown. So we had 100 Chick-fil-A meals to the first 100 students. So we had about 98 show up and some yard games and everything from 5:30 to 6:30. And they came in here and a lot of energy, which I think got us going right from the beginning. So
nice job, man. See, that's
a lot of credit
good.
to our kids, a lot of credit to Dr. Ziegler and Mr. Daney and Mr. Visa for helping out and putting together a fun opportunity for our kids for a football game.
I saw that was out in front of the high school there.
Yeah,
I
right
saw
in front of the. Yep. So once we knew we were in and we had a home game. Monday we started the planning and got the message out on Wednesday and were able to put it together in a week.
Well, I think I heard some 50s music, so you reminded Bernie of his childhood.
Hey, one of our teachers, Mr. Desiderio, is a DJ part-time, so we got him out there too and mixed it up for us a little bit and provided some good entertainment.
Just to say, now this is just my suggestion, Bernie, but how about carpeting the press box to keep it warm? I'm just throwing it out there.
I heard that, heaters, windows.
Okay.
We're never putting windows in here. Hey, we got to embrace the weather. This is postseason football, so anything goes.
And a disco ball.
That was going to be my next. That would bring back my childhood. Well, no. Well, Steve, we're looking good here. 3:43 left. Love the defensive line, too. Those guys, they clog things up.
And we knew going in and talking to Coach Hawthorne, he felt like Upper Moreland was pretty physical up front on both sides of the ball, and that was the message all week. If we could match them from a physical standpoint, we thought we'd be in good shape. And early on, I think seeing our guys in the first quarter, we did a good job up front, and we continue to do a good job all game. So that's a credit to them and everybody else, coaching staff included.
Bernie, you have any questions for Steve?
No, yeah. What's the quick scout on wrestling? Springford, the team to beat again?
There's going to be a lot of good teams. I think Boardtown's on the rise, PV's on the rise, Upper Perk. I mean, our league is as you know, Bernie, our league is tough. A lot of good programs, a lot of good wrestlers, teams that challenge themselves, and it'll be a good year. It'll be a fun year.
Heavyweights in District 1?
Yeah, the usual heavyweights will be out there. And I mean, even last year was shortened, but there were some outstanding wrestlers that are coming back and some wrestlers that have graduated.
Made it to the finals, right?
Yeah, yep, they did, and that state champion down there was. So that'll be exciting. I mean, the winter season first start date's November 19th, so all our winter sports are starting November 19th, which is 3 weeks away. Think about it; it goes fast. We'll be playing games December 10th and December 11th, basketball and wrestling opening weekend. So
new coach in town on that boys hoop court, huh?
Yeah, Scott Palladino. We were able to get him back home after being out of it for a little bit, and then got him back home. So we're excited. He's doing a good job with open gyms.
He's a good guy, man. I really like him.
Yeah, we're happy to have him back. And
good memories. 11 years ago, Joe Bell took Palladino's Pottsgrove team to the championship.
Joe Bell, wow.
Remember Joe Bell?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember the name. Yeah, I still see he's on our record board in the hallway. So, but yeah, we're happy to have him back, and he's already in, and he put a good staff together, and he did it pretty quickly. And open gyms are running 3 times a week, and our numbers are great right now. So, as long as our kids are putting in hard work, good things will come.
Corey Jubilee Scott, nice hit there. Got his man up top. He's only a junior too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun next year.
I think all the guys out there right now up front are all underclassmen.
Yeah.
So it's fun. We have some great seniors, great senior leadership this year, and guys that never quit and always play every play like that's their last. And that was shown last week in our game. One of the reasons we're here tonight. So credit to our senior class, but credit to everybody out there. Another good hit by Max Neeson.
Yeah.
He flies
Man.
around out there. He just wants to hit you.
Now,
That's all he wants to do.
I'm told he's gonna be a big lacrosse player at the next level.
Player. So he's going to sign at Albany, University of Albany.
Wow.
He's already committed there, so he'll be taking his collegiate career up to Albany and playing lacrosse.
So he's a natural athlete.
Yeah.
And introduced to being a hard worker.
Absolutely. You see this, and he's a gym rat too, in the weight room. And he loves getting his workouts in. And yeah, he's all over the place. Same thing on the lacrosse field.
I think we're almost
cover 3 here.
Oh, almost a pick.
I think that's Gabe Brendan went up, tried to high point the ball. Well, guys, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Steve, you're always
happy
welcome.
to have you come here. Come here and showcase Pottsgrove and all our surrounding teams.
Oh, thank you. We love the spirit here. We always feel welcome. If there's anything we can do, let us know.
Got it.
See you, man.
He's a good man.
He is, and you know, and I felt this too. You feel it from Gary. You felt it from Dr. Finnerty. Just the good vibe, the welcome, and they like people. They like what they're doing,
and the sacrifices these administrators make. I mean, here's a guy who's the director of athletics, along with other responsibilities, as we get a Hopkins with a nice run, and these nighttime meetings. Got to go back to work at night for a school board meeting. You're there till past 10 o'clock at night, away from your family. He can't coach the sport he loves anymore, wrestling. Yeah. He's a good football coach as well. So you pretty much drop your coaching responsibilities, drop those daytime hours, and you're coming back to work at night a lot. So he just does a stellar job here at Pottsgrove.
That's a good point, man. For some of these schools before lights, man, it was a lot shorter of a day. There's Cole Hogan. Grabbed around the ankles and pulled down by Jake Palladino. And we are inside of 43 seconds. First and goal as Upper Moreland look to get another score here.
Final shout out, Methacton, congratulations, district semis in field hockey and Springford girls tennis all the way to the state semifinal.
Wow.
We would be remiss without congratulating them.
There's Hopkins into the end zone for the touchdown. And of course, there is a flag on that play.
That was for you, Al. And when they line up the kickoff, they're going to go onside kick with a penalty flag for you.
My suggestion, I said this a couple of years ago, why not just let the flag on the field for the next play? Why bother picking it up and putting it in your pocket?
I'd be blowing my nose in that flag on a night like tonight.
Oh, my God, yes.
I wonder if there's a referee anywhere who ever did that. With a runny nose, or he's crying because he's hurt. I mean, you got it in your pocket.
Yep. If there is, it would be my favorite referee.
Coach Hawthorne requiring an explanation with a wry smile on his face.
He said, well, because I hadn't thrown one in a while.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against Upper Moreland. They've been a little too feisty tonight.
I might be. I think there's some language, some verbiage.
Yeah, I'm not feeling that. Their coach, Coach Sidlick, former coach at Newman Goretti and Jenkintown.
Tom Bailey just gave us a shout out. Thanks, Tom. Hogan getting chased by Mark White, and down he goes. Give that sack to Mark White.
Boy, there's another guy that doesn't get enough credit, number 50, Mark White. And, he's 250 pounds. He looks more like a halfback.
Yeah.
Nice player, number 50 in maroon.
And Steve was right. That whole front four, I think, are juniors.
Yeah, White. He's a junior, so Pottsgrove's going to be good again next year. Pope John Paul's going to be good again next year. Phoenixville's on the up, moving up. You know, the Frontier Division is going to be very competitive. Of course, the Liberty Division always competitive with the big three at the top with Perk Valley, Springford, and Owen J. Roberts, your alma mater. You know, they just year in, year out, you know, all of a sudden Owen J football is relevant again. We're going to find out how relevant. They had a tall task on their hand tonight to travel on the road down to Coatesville. Coatesville's loaded with Division I talent. But so we'll find out. And Springford's on the road as well against a good football team. Perk Valley with a home game. Going to be very interesting to see the incoming scores around the district tonight. Also up in District 11 and District 12.
14.5 seconds left. Are they onside kick here?
You put your hands team out there as a precautionary. You know, I would teach your kids to fight to the end. If I were coaching, yeah, I would onside kick.
Okay. 17 is Jared Meal. Kind of like a jump ball. Fair catch signal made. Nicely done.
That's good coaching. You often see a kid that does not realize you're supposed to fair catch a pooch like that if you have incoming artillery.
And that's the hands team. That's Cisco, your quarterback.
Yeah. Pretty cerebral player there, Cisco, and he's going to have his hands full next week against a very good Shanahan team should they defeat Chichester in the other semifinal. But Pottsgrove Falcons with a chance for football championship number 19. That's ridiculous. All right, Al, fake kneel down.
Oh.
The old Randall Cunningham play.
I still remember from the Cowboys.
Only Buddy Ryan would do that.
Oh, yeah. All right, that will do it. Pottsgrove looked good. Start to finish, they got the job done. They move on. Final score 34-12. We'll be back to wrap it up.
Weiss and Matei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Anyone entering a nursing home really should consult with an elder law attorney to see whether Medicaid is the appropriate option for them. It's really important to make sure that you have someone that's familiar with those rules, that works with those rules on a daily basis, that can guide you through the process. I specialize in elder law because I enjoy the clients that I work with, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law.
Your life, your business, your law firm.
Welcome back, everybody. Good game. I thought very impressive. Pottsgrove definitely came to play, and they had it going, I thought, on all facets of the game, and they threw the ball well, too.
Yeah, in a minute I'd like to talk more about Pottsgrove, but Upper Moreland, the visitor, comes in here. Their two stars, Hopkins and Jackson, were kind of neutralized by the Pottsgrove defense. You know, they set the tone early. Scarnato with the early touchdown. Cisco with the long touchdown. The long pass to Scarnato. It's late first quarter, early second quarter in a playoff game, and you're already down 21-0.
Yeah.
Then you had the goal line stand by the Pottsgrove defense. But Upper Moreland, I mean, they went to the state quarterfinal 1 year ago, lost to Oil City. They finished with an overall record of 7-4. A pretty good season for them overall. Coach Sidnick's got to be proud of his group. Expected a little more of them tonight, but overall good season.
Okay. And Pottsgrove, defense played well, but the offense got off to a quick. Sometimes we've seen the offense start sluggishly, not so tonight.
They show more diversity. They're taking that blueprint that Pennypacker put in place years ago, mixing in some flood passes to the fullback, some jet sweep, some shovel passes, and there's more in that playbook for Coach Bill Hawthorne, who has done just a sensational job. And some of the turnovers, the back-to-back turnovers that happened twice tonight, they just go with the flow. They keep an even keel emotionally. And one thing I really thought about all week with this Pottsgrove team is how you respond to adversity. They lost a quadruple overtime game here to Boyertown. What did they do the following week? They thumped Phoenixville. 31-0. They got hammered by Pope John Paul in the divisional championship. What do 1 week later? They upset a 6A playoff team in Springford, and then they come into a money playoff game, and they played great tonight. You know, Cisco, the quarterback, continues to get better, and then your double-edged sword at tailback, along with Brunson and Caffrey, and really, arguably, one of the best players in the league, Neeson, just deserves so much credit. I tip the hat to this Pottsgrove team, and they need to have a great week of practice because they are going to play a very good, probably Bishop Shanahan team in the district championship in 1 week.
Okay, and that is where they're headed once again. It is Pottsgrove 34, Upper Moreland 12. For Bernie Gallagher, I'm Al Ganosen for the entire PCTV Network crew. Thanks for watching.